way, nothing can get me down. No way, no, not today, no.
From Wall Street to showbiz, Alaine Lawton focused on figures in New York, at JP Morgan no less, when she got that bug in the early 2000s, deciding to ditch investment banking and securities lending for the rather less secure but way more satisfying business of making music. So you didn't enter this business broke?
No, not at all. I will give thanks for that. But
let me fast a little more. You got a nice payout when you were leaving JP Morgan.
Get out of my business, Anthony. And so when I landed in Jamaica after quitting, and I'll give you this, when I gave my bosses my resignation letter, I had just helped them deal with a situation that was worth like over $150 million. There was an error and I found everything that was going on and they're like, please don't leave. I was like, bye, I'm gonna sing reggae music, and I was terrified.
But unfulfilled and more than a little sad in corporate, so determined to stick to her new plan.
And I grew up singing, you know, as on television commercials, Victoria Mutual 5% commercial. I was in Vibrations, which was JBC as a little girl, as one of the co-hosts there with the children. So I was in the Jamaica Folk Singers when I was a little girl as well. So I was always singing and being encouraged to express. And in the bank, it's everything but that.
Each time you call, I wanna fall deeper.
A track called Deeper, securing Alaine an introduction to producer Donovan Bennett, better known in music circles as Don Corleone, who by 2005 was hot thanks to rhythms such as Rejection.
Mr. Corleone, you know the girl them feeling for we only.
Good to Go,
Timeless, Corleone, timeless.
and Drop Leaf. The latter followed by Seasons.
My heart's racing, I'm shaking.
And I remember I called Sirani, who I then called Craig. And I was like, Craig, listen to this song. This is a song I wrote for this new rhythm. And I sang everything, but I hadn't recorded the intro yet. And he said, Alaine, it's really good, but make sure you have a catchy intro so that you grab them right away. And that's when I wrote, every moment that I'm awake, every hour of every day, It was absolutely a reggae time. You know, it was one drop rains time.
Supreme.
Yes, absolutely. And so it fit right in perfectly. It just blew up. I had recorded songs before that, Chaka Chaka Love, Anger Management, you know, I would do anything. But when this song came out, my phone started ringing off the hook. People wanted to interview me, except you. So let me tell you what happened with you now, Anthony. So we did the video, and I remember my father drove through some whole heap of traffic to get it to you, because that was before we were sending videos online. And so we had the little tape, right? And he delivered it to TVJ, and the response, and everybody was excited because all of us know, the whole team were like, oh yes, Anthony's gonna play it on ER. Yes, I mean, it's doing so well already. Can you imagine when the visuals come out? And then the word came back, and Anthony Miller, the great, my bunanuno, dumpling face, said, oh no, that's too slow. I'm not gonna play that. Me ball. I said, a shame. I said, oh God.
God forgive me. Anyway, No Ordinary Love, proof positive she'd made the right decision to give up banking.
I remember the first call I got to go abroad was to the US Virgin Islands, to St. Croix. And when I landed, the song was it felt like the song was playing on repeat on all of the radio stations over there. You know, there were people who did saxophone recordings of it, and like that, you'd hear my song, and then you'd hear a saxophonist. Then you'd hear, you know, some other songs, and then my song would play again, and it was so real, you know. And so I give thanks for it, because even up to today, that's definitely one of my biggest songs.
Heart's racing, I'm shaking, caught up in the love we're making.
And all of these years later, is No Ordinary Love your favorite song to sing?
No. My favorite song to sing is You Are Me.
Time is wasting. We were meant to love each other.
Which was written in response to the so-called Tivoli incursion. But Alaine fans sure to agree. No Ordinary Love, the one they want to hear. the singer's latest track, I'm Blessed.
I say yes, 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 I'm so blessed.
There's also a collab with, well, let's hear it from Alaine herself.
Dexter Daps.
If my girl ever give me a reason to leave, I'll be able to move on with you.
So I'm excited about that.
What's the story around that?
That's all I have to say about that.
Did
for
you
now.
reach out or he did?
It was divinely orchestrated. Let me just say that. But maybe both of us should come talk to you about it because I think people want to know more. Yeah.
But the point is, given what we know from Dexter already, it won't be shocking because you have certain basic standards when it comes to the kind of lyric that you
Absolutely,
put out.
absolutely. You know, I will always be comfortable with my parents listening to every song I sing. Yeah.
And yeah, Alaine, very much her own woman.
I've been told that I smile too much. I've been told that, you know, I should be more suggestive because people would care more. I've never tried to be anyone but